ऑब्वियसली फिल्म का एक ही मैसेज जो आई थिंक जब से हमें इंडिपेंडेंस मिला है आफ्टर फ्यू इयर्स वी हैव ऑल कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड ऑन कीपिंग द कंट्री क्लीन एंड आई थिंक जो ये फिल्म का जो टॉपिक है स्वच्छ भारत इट्स अमेजिंग एंड इसीलिए जब मुझे एक छोटा सा पार्ट करने का मौका मिला फिल्म में तो मुझे ऐसा लगा आई हैव टू बिकॉज देर आर सर्टन फिल्म्स जहाँ पे आप लीड हो आप कितने इंपॉर्टेंट हो और फिल्म में मेरा कितना लेंथ है दैट डजेंट मैटर व्हाट मैटर्स इज दैट यू पार्ट ऑफ अ फिल्म लाइक टुडे जब व्हेन यू सी बाहुबली यू फील ओ आई विश आई वाज अ पार्ट ऑफ इट मैं एक एलिफेंट भी होती तो चलता यू नो देर आर सर्टन फिल्म्स इन लाइफ दैट यू वांट टू बी अ पार्ट of that film in any which ways. So when I was offered this, I was like, oh, it's amazing. Any which way special cameo करना था. बहुत actresses लोग आती है, you know, in lot of films and they give a झलक and they go, you know, where you see the dances and all, they'll just come and do a small cameo. I said it doesn't matter. It's there to date and बॉलीवुड इज़ नॉट दैट टाइप कि आपको इमिजिएटली स्टीरियोटाइप कर देगा कि नहीं अब अच्छा कैमियो ये दे अंडरस्टैंड यूर एन एक्टर योर फिल्म इज जस्ट रिलीज यू डन अ कैमियो बिकॉज द प्रोजेक्ट इज गुड द फिल्म इज गुड एंड ऑब्वियसली आई एम अ फैन ऑफ नीरज पांडे फिल्म्स एंड आई लव ऑल हिज फिल्म्स एंड ऑब्वियसली अक्षय कुमार सर इज ऑल्सो अ पार्ट ऑफ the film and he has been a part of everybody's life since we were growing up, you know. I used to see all his khiladi films and all his comedy films. I still remember this one film which I love till now. It's called Mr. and Mrs. Khiladi. I can see that every day. You know, that was one of my most favorite film when I was young. तो जब आपको मौका मिलता है इतने बड़े मेकर्स और इतने बेहतरीन मेकर्स के साथ काम करने और एक्टर्स जो ओवरऑल इनका यू नो ओवरऑल द गैंग ऑफ नीरज पांडे फिल्म सो यू वर लाइक वाई नॉट ऑब्वियसली यू आई ऑल्सो वॉन्ट टू डू अ फिल्म विच इज़ लिटिल मोर सीरियस एंड यू नो मुझे भी डिफरेंट टाइप की सब्जेक्ट करना है सो एक एज एन एक्टर आई थिंक एनी एक्टर वुड थिंक कि इट्स गुड टू गेट एसोसिएटेड विद देम जब आप अपना काम दिखाओगे तब लोगों को पता चलेगा कि यू नो वॉट कैलिबर you have or what all looks you can fit in because generally people just generalize you in you know glamour look and sexy look and more modern look. People would never think of me of a traditional girl and I always wanted to do Neeraj Pandey films from very beginning from the time I've seen all his films special 26 हो या बहुत पुरानी आप जो भी फिल्में ले लो या लेटली जो भी ले लो बायोपिक्स ले लो उसके अंदर स्पेशली जो उनकी लड़कियों का कैरेक्टर होता है इट्स वेरी इंडियन वेरी सिंपल सो आई वॉज लाइक वाई नॉट take this chance and you know be a part of this film and at least एक तो जो डायरेक्टर के साथ आपको काम करने की ख्वाहिश है आप उनके साथ भी you know उस प्रोडक्शन में of course he is not directing this but आप उनके प्रोडक्शन में भी काम कर लेते हो and secondly he sees that look in you which he generally likes in girls and I think that was an opportunity for me and more than that I was like कि ये फिल्म ही इतने अच्छे सब्जेक्ट पे बन रही है विच इज़ स्वच्छ भारत एंड आई हैव ऑलवेज बीन सपोर्टिंग स्वच्छ भारत फ्रॉम माई चाइल्डहुड आई वॉज नेवर अ चाइल्ड हु यूज्ड टू लिटर हियर एंड देयर बचपन से ही मैं वैसी थी आई थिंक हमारा घर का अपब्रिंगिंग ही इज़ लाइक दैट यू नो वेयर व्हेन यू यंग यू स्मॉल योर मॉम इज़ लाइक थ्रो एवरीथिंग इन द डस्टबिन थ्रो दिस थ्रो दैट आई नेवर यूज्ड टू in fact I still remember every Sunday in my old house we used to wash the whole house and I used to be the one who used to scrub the floor so my mom used to say कि you know थोड़ा सा साबुन डालो and you know उसको घसों में इतना घसती थी और इतना ज़्यादा साबुन डाल देती थी कि उसके बाद 1 घंटा लगता था just to clear that soap off so you know that's the reason I think it's very it is there in me since my childhood only कि I have to keep everything clean and so जब ये फिल्म आई तो I was like yeah why not this is also something that I believe in आप बहुत सारी फिल्में करते हो because मूवी है cinematic liberty है आप कुछ भी करते हो but then there are certain subjects that you believe in कि this is what I am as a person so I was like चलो even if it's a small portion I am happy that I'm part of it नहीं ऑडिशन तो नहीं देना पड़ा आई थिंक आई वाज जस्ट जिमिंग इन माय जिम एंड आई गॉट अ मैसेज एंड देन आई कॉल्ड देम अप दे टोल्ड मी आई एम कॉलिंग फ्रॉम द प्रोडक्शन एंड आई स्पोक टू देम एंड देन फर्स्ट आई थॉट देयर वाज समथिंग बिगर but then they told me it's a cameo so I was like अच्छा I don't know if I am okay for a cameo now और क्या करूँ then of course I spoke to few people because हर इंसान को लगता है अभी तो मैंने एक फर्स्ट फिल्म की है एज ए लीड यू नो इमीजिएटली आई डोंट वांट टू जंप इनटू समथिंग एंड पीपल कैटेगराइज डर होता ही है ऑब्वियसली बिकॉज आई हैड it took me 2 years to break that stereotype ke I don't want to do a cameo after Jai Ho and it took me 2 years to get me Wajah Tum Ho as a lead so I didn't want to go back to the same thing again and feel कि again I would do a cameo and again I go back to square one so I was little you know मेरा mind थोड़ा यहाँ था at that moment of time but अंदर ही अंदर था no but I want to work but then in Bollywood there are certain situations in your initial growing years I think in my this time when after Wajah Tum Ho I was like you know अंदर से I want to do the film but बाहर से I'm thinking will it work for me? It shouldn't become कि people are just waiting कि नहीं अभी आपने ये कर लिया अभी आप यही कर सकते हो, because it's very quick for people to do that. So I think that was there in my mind कि करूँ नहीं करूँ, ऐसा भी नहीं that I'm throughout in the film, it's a cameo, it's a proper cameo, you come for a shot and you go, it's done. So I was like, it's too small of a cameo, it's like a special appearance, you can't even call it a cameo, it's like a special appearance. जो आप आए एक झलक दिखाए कुछ किया आपने, you're left. Then I said still I want to meet, and I said I'll listen to the thing. फिर then they narrated me the part of mine, जो मेरा screen time है और जो मेरा scene है, and I was like, this looks very interesting. So I was like, what is the look? Then they told me the look. I said the look is even more interesting because I've never done that before. So I was like, okay, I'm on board. I said ज़्यादा सोचना नहीं है मुझे बिल्कुल भी, because it's a special appearance, people will know it's a special appearance, and I'm happy कि after a very hot film like वजह तुम हो, people considered me in a rustic role, which is a very village looking role. Actually the girl is a very in a cotton salwar kameez, like it's a गाँव का लड़की का look in a simple salwar kameez. So I was like, at least somebody saw me in a different character. So I think that was something which I was more happy that वो आपको versatile काम करना है, but जब आपको लोग उस तरीके से देखते तो आप इतने why do you start thinking so much, just do it. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. Actually after Baja Tumo last year I had little physical issues, I had a lot of physical issues. I had a lot of hormonal imbalances, and because of that I was somewhere, even though I was working out very hard, just say I'm working out today, but I was just not losing weight. So I used to go to my physiotherapist and get my system corrected, because my immune system जो था वो इतना low हो गया था कि I was just bloating after. So जो भी मेरा body weight भी था last time, if you see now I'm of course I'm 7 kgs lesser, but उस time भी I was working equally hard, but my body was just not taking it, and I was like, shit, now what do I do about it? So treatment, everything was going on, and then from January everything became stable, my body started reacting properly because of the treatments that I was going through, the physio and everything. And then I started working out really hard, and when I got this film, I think they called me like almost 10 days before. In that process I think I lost 2 more kgs, but my process was already on, because I was like, एक film हो गई है, it's already released, but if I'm looking forward to get better and do better, I also have to get better. So obviously when you're an actor you have to see that your weight is stable. मैं actually from last 3-4 years I was fighting to lose that 5 kgs. My body was just not losing 5 kgs. I don't know why. After every day of gymming, and then I got my checkup done and everything, and then I got to know that there are certain problems in the body why I'm not losing weight. And then luckily I solved it, and today I'm good and everything is gone and the weight is going and I'm feeling happy, because obviously आप जिम भी जाते हो, आप रोज़ जाते हो, you work out so hard and आपको result नहीं दिखता है तो आपको समझ में नहीं आता है आप करें क्या, because you're spending so much of money in the gym, you're spending so much of time in the gym, and obviously you take care of your diet, you give up so many things, and then you're like, why am I not getting the results? So I think that was my very, I was somewhere mentally, very low, that why am I not losing weight? Because I'm not a tall girl, and if I put on weight, I look even more shorter. So I just don't know what to do. But I'm glad that I found a solution, and I think every girl should. When आपको कुछ लगता है आपकी body में कुछ change नहीं हो रहा है, या it's not happening the way you want to, I think you need a checkup then. So that's very very important.